part 2 of cooking and conversations.
Yes, many of you guys said that you guys like cooking and conversations, so we thought to bring it back. So Queen is always obsessed with making pizzas at home, so we were going to do a little bit of that today. So
we're going to eat pizza, and we're going to talk about what we've been watching on television. Okay, so first we're just going to go over the ingredients. We have the spaghetti sauce, spinach,
jalapenos or jalapenos,
pepperoni,
cheese,
olive oil,
tomato,
and separate crust, because you know we don't eat the same thing.
No, we don't.
You know what else I need? Crushed red peppers.
I do. And then can you get me parsley? And I also need garlic.
Okay, so as we start getting this together, I know if you guys seen our last video, you see somebody tried to steal our AC, right?
Someone tried to take our AC, and it was so funny because, well, it wasn't funny, but thinking back on it. So Queena was at home and she had noticed that it started getting really hot. And so then she calls the AC company and they tell her to go outside and look at the unit just to see if there was air, fog, whatever coming up from it. And she notices it's cut, that the copper is cut from our unit. So we had to file a police report. We had to open a claim with our insurance company. It was just a whole big hassle.
It was hot as hell in here.
We were hot for 5 days.
5 days. But you know what? It made our relationship stronger. Oh, hold on a second.
Oh, are you okay? Oh. Do you want me to open it?
You can't open this.
Yes, I can. Excuse me.
If she opens this, guys.
I need a different kind of knife.
Anyway, so it was hot. It was like 91 degrees in here at one point. But we end up...
My hands are oily from the oil. No, don't come through and open it now.
Anyway.
Whatever. I did that.
So, we ended up sleeping on our first level, so that was cool. We probably slept in about 70-degree weather.
90 degree.
But it was cooler downstairs. But I went and got one of these $16 fans from Walmart. Honey, it worked things out for me.
The first night was so funny because we were actually acting as though the electricity was out because we were like camped out in the living room, and I think we were literally shocked by what happened and we just didn't know what to do.
So needless to say, they tried to steal it, but the AC unit, when they tried to steal it, made a big sound, almost like reminiscent to a firecracker, so they ran away and never came back.
Heard it. We heard it the night before, but you know, firecrackers are legal, and not firecrackers, is it? Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're legal in Georgia now, so we were just thinking someone was celebrating.
Yeah, when we were doing that makeup challenge, they were trying to steal our AC.
Yeah, so Queen is actually putting red sauce on her pizza. I don't like it. Sauce typically, so I like to put olive oil.
Okay, so I don't know how many of you guys finished the season of Orange is the New Black.
Oh, if you did, spoiler alert.
I don't know if y'all heard me, but because my wife is real loud with the cheese. I don't know how many of y'all watched Orange is the New Black, but we did finish it. What did you think about it, babe?
Finally, because it takes Queena forever to finish a show. Like, she just doesn't really like watching television or movies or anything. So it took her forever. Someone actually spoiled it for me before I got to see it. And I remember thinking when I read this article that they spoiled it, when I read that Pusey had been killed, that I was upset. Did you just put sugar in that? Mm-hmm. So I remember reading it and I remember being very upset, but after watching it, I understand why it was her character specifically chosen.
Why do you think it's her?
Because I think she's the most likable character. I think every other character has annoyed you, or maybe you could justify it, or like, oh, they're mean, or they're this, they're that. Pusey was like the most, for me, she was my favorite character. Like, every time she was on the screen, I would just smile because she's so cute. I love her. Enough cheese. I love cheese.
For me, I think the season started off very slow. It was so hard for me to get through like the first 6 episodes. But
that's like half the season.
I loved how Pusey and her girls' relationship developed, you know, their communication. You know, it grew throughout the season. And I just really hated the way they let homegirl sit on the floor like that? You know, there's a lot of issues going on in these women prisons. And, you know, I think we're just getting a little glimpse of the treatment that these women go through. Like,
I think also it was a bigger idea of people who we are supposed to trust, who are supposed to take care of us, really abusing their power. And we see that a lot in police brutality with Black Lives Matter. We see that where you see someone taking abuse of the power. Not every CO is bad, but you have those ones that abuse. Like they made that one girl, he made her choose between eating the wings of a fly or eating, what was that, like a baby mouse? Like, this is just a total, completely abuse of power.
Gross. So do you think that women prison should only have women guards and COs?
I didn't think it like that. I thought it was more so of a bigger idea of people abusing their power. So when I took it as that, because it's Orange is the New Black and they are in a prison, that they played out what's playing out in the news just in their circumstances. So that's kind of how it unfolded and how I took it.
So other than that, I'll give the show 8. What about you?
An 8? I'm still sad that Hussein's gone. I just want her to come back. It just made me so upset, and it just really makes me think, like, is this really going on in our prison system? I know our prison system is pretty bad, and it also brings up a lot of issues like private prisons, because they went through that, discussing that prisons for profit. So I think this is just a really good show that's putting up a lot of issues that we have that people just aren't aware of.
So what do you give it? What are you rating it?
I rated it 8 too. I was pretty into it. So you want to update them so far about your pizza?
So far I have the sauce, pepperonis, sugar.
So far I have my cheese, lots and lots of cheese, red pepper, garlic, parsley flakes. And I'm about to put some jalapenos and tomatoes on it.
So we also have been watching Greenleaf.
Oh, now Greenleaf, that is really interesting.
It's like the Christian empire there.
Would you call it that, the Christian empire? I think Greenleaf's very interesting because it brings up a lot of the issues that are in our Black churches. It's just overall a good show. I'm just really in to see like really how this girl's sister died.
Like, and what about the pedophile uncle? Like, why is he still around? Why?
So what I find is strange is because, you know, the uncle is the mother's brother. Mm-hmm. So why is her husband protecting him?
I think that there's some money scandals going on within the church and he know about it.
It has to be something even deeper than, it has to be something like maybe about their past. So, and then the last episode that I saw, he had told Oprah he wonders if sometimes he makes the wrong choice.
Right, like, oh, so you think he was sleeping with her on the low?
I think that maybe he was with Oprah first, and maybe the sister was away at college, and then when the sister came back, she was like all new and fresh and seemed sophisticated and older, so he went with her. That's my story and I'm sticking to it.
So do you think that's why he's keeping the uncle around, or you're saying that's just from
another storyline? No, I just think that's just one of the storylines.
Okay.
What about you?
Like my wife said, it's kind of hard for me to keep up on shows, but I think I'm interested in this only because, you know, no shade against people in church that go to church, because I grew up in the church. But I think that there are some things that need to be brought to attention, and I think that this show is actually doing it. As far as some relationships, I'm confused. I think with the couple that's married and she has the in the closet husband, I really want to see how that is going to develop when they have the child. Like, is he gonna wait until baby arrives before he decides to come out of the closet?
And what's really interesting is that they seem like they have a good partnership.
Right, like they're good best friends.
Yeah, but I don't know, because I don't want to say I can't fault him, but then you kind of can't. I don't know. I need more background. Did he always know I guess he always knew he was gay. I don't know. I just don't want to fault him so quickly, but then he is on that dating website.
And then it's almost like, do you feel like, and I know a lot of people probably feel like this, that his religion is compromising his sexual orientation?
Yeah, because then when she hired that church director, the choir director, I mean, and he's openly gay, the husband had an issue with it.
Does Pastor Bishop have an issue with it? Does he know that he's gay yet?
No, he doesn't know.
He told him don't tell him, right?
Yeah. Because the choir director said that he's going to be bringing his husband around.
All right, I remember that. Okay.
Yeah. So
I'm like Jamila said, I'm really interested to see how that show unfolds. What else? Kardashians.
I like watching the Kardashians. They've had a long run. I mean, they're like in season 12, I think. They're just pretty interesting. I'm trying to think.
What about Robert and China?
I just don't even know how that's gonna play out. I don't know if I buy that whole relationship.
You don't?
No, you do?
I do.
Oh, so it's just very convenient that she happened to fall in love with the father of her son's girlfriend's brother.
Shit happens.
Oh my goodness, no, I don't buy it.
And then look about, she motivated him to lose all that weight. Old Rob is coming back like he never left.
Not old Rob.
Rob was
I need more garlic. Can't ever have enough garlic.
But yeah, I'm really into the Kardashians. It's just what's really interesting to me how Kanye did not want to be on the show, and now he's like on every episode.
Is he on every episode? Okay, so I am a huge Kanye fan, you guys have to know. And I've always watched the Kardashians. I've been watching them for some time now. And I remember when he was first on the show and he was almost shy to be on it. And it was just so cute because you don't think of like Kanye being shy.
Let's get Kanye being shy.
He's so cute. Be careful with that in. Okay, girl.
Alright, I'm putting my stuff in the oven.
I think my pizza's cuter than yours. I didn't put any pepperoni on my pizza. I am failing at my
whatever that is.
I am failing at my journey. I did have some meat today and yesterday. But no meat on my pizza.
Yeah, so I think it's real interesting that Kanye just appears on the show now.
He's comfortable now. He's been on so many seasons.
I am going to tune in to Rob and China's show. I think they'll be interesting. I do believe in their love.
One show I'm not into, I like to clean and cook, clean as I cook. One show I cannot watch anymore is Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Like I can't get into it. I can't get into Basketball Wives. I'm just not into it.
Why not?
I don't know. I just think about the more people that view these shows, the more it tells these executives that it's okay to put these women in these positions with these scripts for these reality shows, that it's okay and that this is what people want to see. And so I just don't,
people like
I don't want to
drama.
contribute to that.
People like drama though.
And I think that's so sad because people complain about how they have too much drama in their life. They want that no more drama, that Mary J. Blige, no more drama. But if you surround yourself with drama and all you watch is drama, then you're going to start thinking like that's normal. Like that's not normal. It's not normal to fight with your friends. That's not normal at all. Or to walk around with tights with holes in it. It's just not normal.
Tights with holes in it?
One girl walks around with tights with holes, and now she's gonna have a clothing line with tights that have holes on it purposely because she says that she did it on purpose.
Oh,
Hand me that piece of foil. Yeah, I'm just not into it. So I watch a lot of shows on Netflix. I was really into this old series called Ringer. I just started that and finished it. It was only one season, 22 episodes. If you guys have seen it, watch it. If you haven't, watch it and let me know. I was really into that. I actually watch a lot of television. I'm really into good acting and good actors. Yeah, I want wine. So I tend to watch a lot.
I watch a lot of YouTube channels. I think I really am getting into YouTube. I have a couple favorites, I'm not gonna mention them, but I do have a couple favorites that I do watch. I like to watch movies. Like, you know how some people go to sleep to like certain shows and stuff, or you know, you put on stuff. I like movies. Like last night I was attempting to watch Shrek 2.
I saw that. Because if anyone has Xfinity, you can put last and you can see the last things. And they were like cartoons. And I'm like, I don't watch cartoons.
I was trying to watch Shrek 2 because I was a big Shrek fan at one point. What is a movie I've been wanting to catch up on? I can't remember. I think Perfect Match or something. Anyway, needless to say, I like movies. I can watch Waiting to Exhale over and over again. I can watch Love Jones over and over again. Oh my goodness,
she can watch What's Love Got to Do with It over and over. She can watch The Color Purple over and over.
And my favorite movie, what's my favorite movie then?
Oh, I know it. I know it. I can't think of the name though.
What?
I can't think of the name.
What's the procedure when you have a gun to your head?
I still can't think of the name. And she talks about this movie all the time. She named her car after this movie.
First you want to blow up the bank, now you want to rob it.
Girl, I'm not going to go through this with you. I'm not going to go through all these lyrics with you. You do not have to quote me this movie.
You need to tell me what the movie is.
I just can't think of the name.
Somebody help her. I know y'all probably screaming right now, telling her what it is.
I don't know. It just escaped my mind.
Set it off.
Oh, how could we forget Set It Off? You know, I'm just not, like, I love the movie, The Color Purple. I love the book better. But that movie and What's Love Got to Do with It, these are sad movies. Like, these are really sad movies. They have funny parts, but I just can't watch it. Because then I start thinking about, like, the oppression of women. And, like, I just get too deep.
Oh, God.
I do.
This is deep. Pizza's in the oven. We'll let you know the final product.
Yes.
Let us know what y'all think about Orange is the New Black, Greenleaf, Kardashians, Netflix and chill, YouTube and chill.
Oh, and I'm always looking for a good TV show, especially if it's on Netflix, especially if it already has a couple seasons. So let me know.
And if you guys have any dope YouTube channels, send those my way. Again, if you guys have any questions or concerns, hit us at info@loveandlabelstv.com. And hopefully you guys are still tuning in to the JNS show on betweenwomentv.com that airs every Thursday at 8 p.m.
Leave us feedback here also as well about the JNS show if you're watching it or if you plan to watch it.
All right, y'all. So y'all just hold up. We'll be back to show you the end process of our pizza. All right, so this is the finished product of my pizza.
It's okay.
And this is J Mills pizza. Looks like there's nothing on it. Looks like garlic bread.
Whatever. I love garlic bread.
But thank you guys for tuning in.